All right, we are set up in the TV Diner kitchen. Actually, correction, we're at the BSH Home Appliance Corporation here in Canton, kind enough to allow us to have our TV Diner kitchen here. And you know, recently we named a TV Diner Culinary Council. One of the first names I had on the list, one of the must-have chefs in this area, was this guy right here, Chef Jose Duarte. Give him a nice round of applause.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I never know what's going to happen
exactly,
when you're
always
around.
some surprises, huh?
You will never find a chef with a passion for what he does like Jose Duarte. For instance, what on earth is this?
That's called pancetta.
Of course
it's,
it is.
Italian bacon. Basically, what it is, we have a artisan butcher that does this in the North End. And if you see, you know, you can you take the pig skin, wrap it up with some salt, and put some herbs inside, some rosemary. It looks like a bacon, right? That's exactly what it is. A piece of bacon. So
and you use it for a number of different things.
Number of different things. I'm Peruvian. I'm doing something with some Peruvian peppers and some Spanish paprika, putting some different spices inside to get some flavors.
Now, would anybody ever need this much pancetta?
I don't think so, unless you're doing a huge party, you know, or something like that. You can cure it, you know.
All right, what are we actually making?
We're making some Prince Edward Island mussels.
Okay.
You know, they're very pure, they're very nice.
And I don't mind telling you,
mussels.
at great expense, we here at TV Diner flew Jose to Prince Edward Island to do his research. Am I making this up?
No, you're totally right.
Actually,
Well, it's okay. I had the privilege to be on a mussel farm, and I learned a lot about mussels. You know, Golden Isle mussels, one of the purest mussels that you can find around because of the waters and the way they grow. You can see they're alive. You can tap on it and see how they close, actually.
Or you could just slam them shut
and then they're closed, right?
Well, it's nice to see. Nice to see you flew all the way down there and really didn't learn anything.
I know.
I'm just kidding. I kid with Jose. We're going to see what you learn.
Yes.
How do we start?
Okay. Basically, what I'm doing is a Sicilian, creative Sicilian dish. We're using some pancetta. This is the first ingredient. This pancetta we saute a little bit until we get the fat out.
Okay.
And then actually I'm going to start doing it right now, if you allow me. Unless you want to help me out with this.
Well, you're much bigger than I am. I'm not going to get in your way.
So the first thing we do is we take some render pancetta. What you want to do is you want to keep all the fat and all that essence in there because that's what's going to give the flavor to the dish. All the rosemary, the salt, and the pepper that was in there, you know, it's great. Frank Abruzzese is one of the butchers that makes this for us, and it's all natural. The first thing. Then we have some balsamic roasted shallots. Take some of these shallots, put them with a little bit of balsamic vinegar in the oven for an hour, and then you get these delicious,
those are beautiful.
Beautiful. And then you can just put it in there. This is what you want, you know, a little bit of that. All right.
And then splashing going on
there. Yeah, a little bit, you know, you want that to be. And then you take some of these beautiful Golden Island, Prince Edward Island mussels in there, you know. Yeah, and then you see they're pretty clean, like that. Okay. You know, they start opening up. A little bit of salt. Not too much salt because, you know, they have the water, a little bit of pepper.
Now, they seem a little small to me. Is that my imagination?
It's, well, they don't, this is a medium-sized mussel, you know. They could grow a little bigger, but they're not wild. They're farm-raised, so that's the way they harvesting them. These ones come from the New London area in Prince Edward Island. There's about 22 different areas. This one is one of the best areas where mussels come from in the island. So, you want to give a little twist like that? You do that? Like
Go ahead. Whoa, watch out.
Come on, now your turn. Okay. There you go.
All right, you ready?
You're ready?
Yeah, you're always
testing
it
like that. Okay,
ready?
1, 2, 3. Oh, yes. All set. Good. All right. Good.
It's all in the wrist.
That's it. Right. And then we put a little bit of Sicilian marsala. You know, you will see a little bit of flames in there, right? And then, you know, keep it up. Okay. Let the mussels steam up. But you can cover them up a little bit like that. Okay. You know, and let it cook for, you know, maybe a minute or something like that.
A minute?
Until they start. One of the things that you have to really be careful with mussels is that you don't want to overcook them.
Okay.
You want to make sure that the mussel keeps that, you know, brine inside of the mussel itself. It's kind of you know, when you bite into them, it's like a squirt of ocean water.
So typically, then, how long would you be cooking?
Probably a minute, depending on the kitchen. But once they start opening up, you should be ready.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, say hello to Mr. and Mrs. Mussel right there. I'm not lying, right?
No,
male,
you're not
female?
lying. Male, female. Female, male. Male, more flavor, a little bit harder in the meat, and female, That doesn't have as much flavor as the male. They do change sex as they grow too.
Excuse me?
Yes, they do.
Oh, they do that too,
They
huh?
do that too. Yes.
Well, one more final touch. What do we
Yes,
got?
a little bit of fresh parsley in there, you know, and then it's ready to be served. That's it.
This is Chef Jose Duarte Caranta in
Thank
his
you.
restaurant. Kind of a Peruvian Italian fusion.
Yes, yes.
And you'll see him and many other chefs at the
Yes.
upcoming Taste of the North End. It's
Taste of
May
the North
4th.
End, May 4th.
At the New England Aquarium. But check them out once again. Jose Duarte, TV Diner. Up next, people love this place, but our Diner for a Day tells us if you can